Turn me up in the headphones.
Ooh, yeah, niggas. Oh,
microphone check up.
Yo, does anybody know what a Navy bean pie is?
a what?
Navy bean pie?
I don't know.
Nah, nigga.
I know what navy beans are.
Oh yeah, and I know what a bean pie is.
Promoting some bean pies.
You use navy beans to make them. That's what he's saying.
And for future reference, there's a pen down there too.
Bro, I was looking.
I feel you.
That's crazy.
Nah, not at all. I'm just saying navy beans. I know that's a type of bean. I couldn't identify them, but I know that's a type. Give me two, man. Fuck it.
2 pies?
Yeah. How much they going for?
Let me see.
Navy bean pies, nigga. Who the fuck is?
Who pushing them?
Is this a Muslim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My man.
So he's an Ak in the Navy?
This what? Yo.
You said Navy beans. What we?
All right.
Yo.
All right.
What is wrong with
this is going. This actually is going to be great.
Serious when you ask me.
Yeah, I was dead ass.
Yeah.
You said Navy bean
This is
pie,
going to
right?
be great. This is going
No,
to be great to
you know what
align
navy
with like the
beans
general
are, nigga?
knowledge
Nah,
questions.
I didn't know there was such thing called Navy beans.
Yeah,
Navy
nigga.
beans are a type of bean.
Yes, nigga.
And so he made a bean pie utilizing navy beans.
Got you. I thought you meant an Ak in the Navy, bro.
This nigga said an ark in the navy.
I always thought they used pork beans.
Well, that's not possible, Steph.
Why can't I hear you, Steph? Talk,
Because they're
Steph.
ark.
Yo.
Hold on.
Pork and beans. They ain't pork though.
They can't.
True, you can't.
Yeah, they can't use pork, Steph.
Well,
Yeah, that's a fact.
they have pork in them.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Baked beans?
Yeah, well, not all. They have.
Nah, Bush's Jones don't be having pork in them.
Correct. No, not correct. They have both. They have both versions.
True.
They have with bacon pieces in there and shit like that, or you can get the joints that are just straight beans. They have a porkless version.
yo, I'm
but
good?
You just said pork and beans.
Yeah, you want pork.
literally said
I did say pork
they
and
use
beans.
pork and beans.
I meant to
and
say
I'm like,
baked beans.
Yeah,
baked beans.
You know,
And
you can't get baked
I
beans
agree
without.
with
But
you
there
too,
are
Steph.
pork and beans.
Not that's what I'm saying. You can get baked beans without pork though.
Yeah. Fact.
But-
Vegetarian.
Right. Well, yeah. But I mean,
vegetarian
or just
beans.
the regular baked beans. You know what I'm saying? But just
yeah.
the flavoring and all
Yeah,
that shit.
right.
Yeah,
Again,
because that's what I always get: vegetarian baked beans.
yeah. Most baked
get vegetarian
beans, though,
baked
bacon
beans?
is a part of the flavor.
True.
I get vegetarian baked beans, and it's shit. I don't need no extra shit. If you want to add a little beef to it, you know, some people put the little sausage in the beans and all that shit. You could do all that too.
Hot
Just
dogs or something.
get the vegetarian baked beans. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
What do you do, Steph? Because you the baked
I
bean
mean,
guy.
I get them all.
You do all of the
You know what
above.
I'm saying? Yeah,
Mix
all
them
the
all
above.
together.
I just
All
like
the- all
regular,
the- all the
regular baked
above.
beans is the standard.
Yeah, for sure.
That's honestly a part of an
Baked
ideal.
beans
That's
are
our
made-
British breakfast.
Yeah, but it's like you pick you got different options of beans to make the baked beans. You just baking beans. That's
Yeah,
what
but you
it's
buy
baked
them in the
beans.
can. I'm talking about the ones in the can, my G.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
ain't y'all?
They don't come in the can baked, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's baked.
When I
beans.
buy them though, when I buy them from the store, they
you
come.
go and bake them. You
What are you
bake
talking-
beans, nigga. All right.
I'm confused
They're
right now.
called baked beans because you bake them.
No doubt, but you're
Right.
saying that we're saying the same thing though.
I know we're saying the same thing, but when you buy them, you know when you go buy them, you're not buying baked beans. I just let you just saying. That's what you're saying. I'm going to buy some baked beans.
Agree to disagree.
I'm lost.
All right.
So what are you saying? Are you saying they're not pre-baked?
Yeah, I'm confused right
Well, they
now.
are pre-baked.
They're done.
They're done
When
with
you
the
buy
sauce
them,
and
Ready to go.
everything.
They're ready to go. You can bake them in addition. There's a way to
Right.
heat them up, or you can throw them in the microwave and they're done.
True. So
Yeah,
they
what you
already
talking
baked.
about?
Yeah, they not just
pre-baked.
raw
already
beans.
done.
raw.
Unless you're cooking them
Bro,
from
you would
scratch.
have to wash. What?
Unless you're cooking baked beans from scratch. If you get them in the can,
No
they're
one
ready to
does
go.
that.
I just thought they would.
Technically?
Nobody buys raw beans to make baked beans. If you do, you're different. You're special.
Technically, you can crack the can wide open. You don't even got to heat the motherfucker.
No,
Yeah,
you
like,
do.
like,
Yeah,
like,
you
like,
can.
go to work.
You probably
Yeah, the
Amish
nigga did it
do
in
that.
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the
You ain't
Menace,
seen him?
yeah.
Nah, he heated them joints too. Remember them joints was scalding hot
Oh,
when we put
he
them
did.
in.
He
He
definitely-
heated them in the pot.
He did. Those was Campbell's. Those weren't the good ones.
That's what I'm saying. There's an option, but
Hard self.
y'all baked beans in Britain
self,
are different
sir.
though, ain't they?
It's all right, man. But
Ain't the baked beans just a part of breakfast in Britain different though?
nah, same,
That shit.
They're the exact same as like
same.
Yeah.
cinnamon flavored, like all like I thought they were a little more plain with y'all breakfast.
Well, I would say this first and foremost. It's been a minute since I had baked beans.
okay.
This
So when you
from
say,
England for real, man.
I know that.
so when you say, so
What
when
are
you
you talking
say,
about? He's
was
never
you.
even been there.
oh
well,
my
that's
God.
crazy. But
That's wild.
that was insane.
That's
I
wild.
wouldn't do you like that, Paul. He's
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But
just been here for so long.
nah, I actually haven't even tasted cinnamon.
Like, cause in standard
Even
baked
the ones I
beans,
even have here, I've never tasted like cinnamon. That's crazy to me.
What, putting cinnamon in it?
You said okay, put in
Well,
cinnamon.
No, my bad.
You put cinnamon in your beans?
Depends on how I make it.
Yeah, wifey put cinnamon in the beans.
I was about to say that's pretty. I was referring to the flavor
brown sugar,
of
cinnamon. Yeah, like I guess I don't know. She do. I know nutmeg is for like the yams and shit. But yeah, I think she do like brown sugar.
Put it like this, my G. Whatever's in the can, that's what we use.
True.
As far as additives, cinnamon, I don't recall.
You spice it up. You know,
all right, I remember some pepper or something, but cinnamon?
Pepper. The fuck?
Yeah, black pepper? You don't put black pepper on your beans?
I'm not
on your black pepper on your bacon?
on bacon.
No, I don't add anything to bacon.
Nah.
I add a little, I don't know.
I might add some syrup to my bacon when I pour syrup on whatever else is on the plate.
What about your scrambled eggs?
Yeah, I put syrup on that too.
I'm talking about black pepper.
Yeah. I cook it. I scramble it with black pepper.
I got you. No doubt, man.
Yeah.
What it is, what it
Syrup
do.
doesn't belong on the eggs, bro.
I mean, if
shit, it's a good blend.
Yeah, I mean, because it's going
to.
If you got pancakes or motherfucking French toast or whatever on your plate,
you feel me?
And the syrup is going to hit the egg anyways.
Don't let it.
Don't let it.
Oh man,
yeah, you got to buy them.
I don't speak this language of scrambled chicken fetuses. So.
Yeah,
I feel you. You're wilding.
No, I'm not.
You're missing out.
I'm not missing a goddamn thing.
I mean, you're not really, but
not really,
scrambled eggs is great.
Terrible.
Yeah, especially with
you
some
tripping.
But when you think about what it is, it's really disgusting.
Yeah,
bro, everything's fucking disgusting.
This is true.
I just watched a lady
on the level of their own, bro.
This is no new news, but I just watched a lady on a panel, right, break down the difference between American ingredients versus
the fries and the
Skittles. It breaks your heart.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
But you still copping some fries.
For sure,
right.
It's like 9 extra ingredients versus UK's version of McDonald's fries. It breaks your heart, and there's no salt added. That's an option.
True.
That's insane. Fuck out of here, bro.
But eating little chicken babies is on a level of its own.
I don't even know
how many chicken babies.
They didn't even make it to babies. They didn't even make it to babies.
It's not babies. Yeah,
they didn't even make it there.
But whatever.
It's chicken shit.
You got there before then. It's the goop.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Are eggs bad for you besides the cholesterol?
I don't know.
I mean, that's bad enough.
Yeah, but
cholesterol like crazy in them.
I feel like you gotta consume tons of eggs for that.
Nah, nigga, one egg is like 70% of your daily cholesterol limit.
Wow.
True.
Who eats one egg?
So
nobody.
But no funny shit, right? So when you crack open like a boiled egg and you remove the yellow part,
that's gross.
Is
that's where the cholesterol is for the most part.
The yellow part, right?
Yeah, that's why
scrambled eggs are almost unhealthy.
I usually punish like 6 boiled eggs. But I'm removing the yellow part. Okay, cool.
Yeah. The white part.
I think I got to the point where if it was something that I ate so much that I can't eat no more, is boiled eggs, because that was like, we used to get like motherfucking a dozen of them shits for Easter.
For Easter, dog.
That's crazy.
Yo,
dye them motherfuckers.
Dye them joints.
Open them shits up and throw salt and pepper on top of that motherfucker.
I ain't do that.
Okay, I did, nigga.
No.
You asked me to add pepper to my eggs, nigga. Yeah, I add pepper to my eggs.
I ain't do that.
I ain't do that.
I don't know why niggas do that. Why niggas do that? That's crazy.
Yo,
what do you mean?
Do what?
Because that's like decoration. Who told you to eat that?
Well,
you didn't eat the Easter eggs?
You didn't eat this?
I ain't gonna hold you. I've never even been given an actual egg.
Have you ever participated in the Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
With real eggs and not the plastic joints with the candy?
Do they do Easter in England?
Nah. That ass I haven't.
Right. So, Easter egg. We used to eat.
I feel like we had an event at church door at Capitol Baptist for some reason with like hacky sacks too, like the. Was you there for that?
Probably. I don't know. Before they kicked me out.
Nah, we had Easter baskets. We woke up and we dyed them eggs, nigga. We boiled them eggs, dyed them eggs, and them was in the Easter basket. And we ate them motherfuckers the next day, or whatever Easter was. Yeah,
I just threw mine and watched them break. But yeah, at my grandma's house, we used to have all of the above for Easter egg hunts. We used to, she used to have pre-dyed eggs just sitting there ready to go, boiled jumps for you to eat. Then we used to dye them ourselves and make them the cool colors or whatever color we were tie-dye, whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Guys are privileged.
I never ate the motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
crack the egg off. Those some salt and pepper on that joint. Yeah. Like, even if I eat a boiled egg now, I gotta have some salt and pepper on that shit. I can't eat just a plain boiled egg.
I mean, I can, but a little bit of salt helps.
Yeah.
Time to start talking about Easter in September.
Oh no, man!
We went from food to eggs to I don't know, some shit, man. You know how conversations go.
Yeah, we do, man.
Oh yeah, he is risen.
Yeah, right.
Maybe there'll come a time when I won't be sad and lonely.
Welcome back to another episode of A Man Say Man. It's your boy P. What's good, Nick?
Hey, how you gonna win when you ain't right within?
No doubt. What's good, Remy?
I'm the model in the building.
Steph.
Another Sunday in Woodbridge.
No doubt, man. Speaking of Woodbridge, it was interesting coming here, bro.
Yo,
This
is the Baltimore, Virginia.
Absolutely, bro. We went to the 7-Eleven, and on our way in, you know, I'm never going to use the term, but we saw something that was unique and peculiar, and
it was a trans.
The one on Del Boulevard.
Steph said it.
Yeah. Interesting place. Interesting melting pot.
Absolutely.
Personalities and life experiences.
That joint was just built too. It was before. It was just a Shell gas station right there, and it was just like a filler station. They knocked that shit down.
Bro, it must be a temple too, because we seen 2 monks.
2 monks.
Two monks.
What else did we see?
A trans and a crackhead.
Yeah, trans and a crackhead and 2 monks, bro.
But the monks is odd, but the trans and crackheads at 7-Eleven is standard.
Oh yeah, we saw 2 monks all garbed up.
Yeah, garbed up, bro.
What would have made it a perfect experience is if they all would have gotten the same car together.
Oh my!
Oh, that's some purge shit.
That would have been the sit. That's the sitter right there.
I thought the purge would be coming.
Bro, I would probably got with them because that's like Noah's Ark.
Nah, them niggas got guns in the trunk.
That would have meant your lottery ticket was gonna hit though.
And then on the way out, we saw the nigga pouring some shit into his gas tank. Steph looked over. We was like, wait a minute, that's not gas.
That's not
Got
gas.
like Windex, alcohol or something. He just had a plastic can, a random like vinegar can, pouring that joint into his gas can. We were just like, what the fuck is this nigga pouring into his gas?
Woodbridge is different, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live on none of the Dales.
I'm glad I got out of here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
But I mean, your area, where you was at was straight too.
I was Del Boulevard.
Told you.
Yeah.
Told you. That's what I was saying.
It was a new development?
On the other side of 95.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, all the Dales, nigga. You got Princedale, Darbydale,
tons.
It's a couple Cherrydale. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. And every time I see some shit that pop up on the ring,
it's on one of
the Dales, yo.
Yeah,
it's on one of the Dales, yo.
On this side of Del Boulevard, not my side.
Nah.
I mean, listen.
Your shit was Opitz, nigga. He was
that was in them new developments.
He's over there by the Wegmans and shit. You Stonebridge, nigga. You a Stonebridge.
All the riffraff, you know what I mean? Yeah. Get out. Everything new over there.
Everything new over that joint. Yeah.
Air smell different over there.
It does. It's always gloomy coming here.
It's always drizzling.
Hey, I don't live on one of the Dales though.
I know, but we have to go through the gloom to get to you.
You have to, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's
what's going on, man?
The wind's always blowing.
It's always blowing. It's different.
Well, I will say what is it, Nabisco?
Nabisco,
whatever the sign is. When I see that sign, I know I'm like, okay, we're almost out of the rough.
Yeah.
Because this place,
it's almost like
the ghetto.
The ghetto. No, I don't live in the ghetto, but again, like I'm good.
You live on the ghetto side.
The project.
No, that joint's adjacent. That joint's like it runs parallel to me. Like I'm over here, they over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm closer to Montclair. I'm in Montclair.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, we cool.
Whatever excuse you want to make.
No question.
You know,
ain't
know that you're a part of the community.
Get to
know.
You know.
But yo, let's get into it, man. Yo, Nick, man, you shot your video.
Oh yeah, we did a video shoot yesterday for Billionaire Brainwaves. Shout out to the homie KT Firehouse. You know what I'm saying, with the camera work. Monty went with me. He was he had a little part in the video.
Dope.
My man Maestro Styles pulled up, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good little, good look, man. Got some good photos and shit, just chilling all day. And at the same time too, it was a Joints, which is the homie Special Berries. He does every month. It's a producer showcase. So that was going on at the same time. So I seen a few people up there too. I wish I took the fucking t-shirts with me. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect to be up there that long, and it was like that was H&R Records was gonna be one spot. It's like pretty much it's like Andrew Jackson's job.
True.
With him having like the Billionaire Brainwaves and shit like that, it's it kind of he's in there sweeping up and shit like that, and just working and kind of like envisioning, you know what I'm saying, being a rapper or whatever. So I didn't expect to be there that long, you know what I'm saying. So I didn't think about taking the shirts because there was a couple people up there that was in the producer showcase, was just lingering around. It was like, they wanted the shirt. So but missed that opportunity. But it was cool, man. This is actually like my, all this shit is my first. You know what I'm saying? I've been to
No.
video shoots before. I've produced songs with people who had videos, and I was there. You know what I'm saying? But this joint, that was mostly like, this is like a joint venture. You know what I'm saying? So, it was cool. It was cool. It was a dope little time and shit. After the video shoot, me and wifey found out we got bamboozled or swindled. So I think early in the week she was like, Dion Cole gonna be at the anthem. I'm like, oh shit, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew she said something about him coming to town a while ago, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, he gonna be at the anthem, whatever. It's like the tickets, whatever. It was a nice little price. So she got the tickets. So after the video shoot, I'm rushing home. We leave here, go back out the city, and trying to find parking. Spent like fucking almost an hour trying to find parking down that bitch. All the parking spots was like, all the parking decks was full down the wharf and shit. We get in that joint, and I hear Dion Cole on the mic and shit. I'm like, oh shit, I had to piss a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like all the pieces. All that shit went out the window, nigga. I didn't have to no more. I wanted to get a drink and go to the bathroom. I hear the nigga voice. I'm like, bet, let's go sit down and catch it, because we didn't spend so much time finding parking. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much of this shit we missed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We next thing you know, this nigga like, I'm bringing the next contestant out and whatever. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, yo. The tickets, none of the shit said Dion Cole presents. Nigga, this was Dion Cole. It's hosted by Dion Cole. It's the best next comedian, some shit.
Hey, go ahead.
Right. Yo, it's 6 contestants, my nigga.
Oh my God.
This nigga is the fucking come out, say a few things. All right, give it up for the next contestant coming out. Yo, we rushing. Yo,
You think you going to a Dion Cole
I think
show?
I'm going to a motherfucking whole week. Me and wifey like, we better not hit no.
How much were the tickets?
I can't remember. She got them, so I don't even know. I don't even want to say, but yeah, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
that's
I'd be so upset.
Well, they
I think honestly, if I'm going what I remember, I think she said it was 60 a piece.
Okay.
She was like, so we got these joints for a steal. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like,
Wrong.
thinking that joint
They stole from y'all, nigga.
Yo, that joint did not say Dion Cole's hosted by Dion Cole, but next best comedian.
Oh my God.
But I ain't gonna hold you. It was a few funny motherfuckers.
Of course
in that
it was.
joint.
I was gonna ask you how the show was.
It was a couple funny
Absolutely.
motherfuckers. It was
In-person comedy is always
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
And look, and half
Always,
the time,
always.
the niggas that open up
A
end up
funny
being
than-
funnier than the headliner
Facts.
niggas.
I've seen that before. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This nigga, was one dude from Brooklyn, man. He was talking about how when he was watching the debates, he was voting for Kamala and he was voting for Trump, because he was like, I'm voting for Trump off the simple fact a man has never beat a black woman in no argument ever in life. You know what I'm saying? And he said, talking about how black women have, like, they win arguments because they say certain things that will motherfucking hurt a man's soul that shouldn't hurt their soul. And she said, when she told Trump that everybody left his party early, that
don't hurt.
That don't hurt. Like, no, what do you mean?
That
Nobody's
don't
left my party early. Like, he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit hurt him, but it shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So she wanted to
right.
argue. Like, it was just
That should have been a light thing.
The translation is like, yo, on the real, niggas don't even
Niggas
fuck with
don't
you,
fuck with you.
dog.
Like,
right.
Like these niggas you think fuck with you, they don't.
Exactly. Because he was talking.
hold on, chill. Niggas ain't leave my party early. Hold on,
Because he
chill,
was talking
bro.
about the shit, his move that to win arguments or his shit to start shit sometimes. Like, I can still get some hoes. And his shorty was like, well, wait till them bitches find out you still have nightmares, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they say shit that'll fuck you up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
That shouldn't really bother you, type of shit.
So look, I got a couple things in relation to what you said.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm gonna just go ahead and do my cameo from my phone, like record it at the crib, and then I can send it to you, and you can just cut it into the video wherever you want to put it at. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That way it makes the most sense, since I missed the invite for yesterday. You know what I'm saying? For my cameo.
Oh,
and
for
all
the
of that.
cameo. Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's cool though. It's cool. I'll send you mine separately. Don't even worry about that. Next time you gotta go to the city though. So for something like that, instead of looking for parking for an hour, bro, like go park at your grandfather's house. Park on Buchanan Street or something. And,
Word.
Park on George Mason. Park anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Park
Yeah,
somewhere
I would've
and like
been
Uber,
Uber.
from
Uber
Arlington.
from there.
No.
Way probably easier instead of having to drive
Absolutely.
around for an hour. Just something to random thought of.
Because I thought about that shit too, because off the simple fact that, like, when we was coming off the exit to get to the wharf or whatever, that shit was backed up, and I just seen people getting out of cars that was in front of us, and they was just so
I would definitely.
But the treatment, you know what I'm saying, it didn't call for I thought KT had everything under control. You know what I'm saying? So pardon himself for not
talking shit.
And I thought about because we did need a store manager. That's what Monty played was the record store manager. He would like hand Andrew Jackson the broom. Yeah. As he's standing there rapping it and like you know what I'm saying, shit like that. He hand him the broom and then he's like, nigga,
let Monty get that shine. Yeah, let Monty get that shine. I remember Monty get that shine. Your swindle though reminded me of Paul. You remember when we went to Sneaker Pimps?
Out in Philly?
Nah. Sneaker Pimps was when we first saw J. Cole. Me, you, and Fools went.
Yeah. At the Palladium.
It was completely different, but it was a very similar thing. We went to Sneaker Pimps, and it was supposed to be a sneaker event, and it was supposed to have like music playing in the background, a couple artists performing in the background type of thing. But we think a sneaker event, tables, opportunity to buy, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit. We get there, it's nothing but sneakers on the wall. It's like wall art. And it's all a concert. The whole joint is basically a concert. It was a concert with sneakers on the wall. So we went in, like I said, thinking it was the opposite. And we was fucking blown at first, but it ended up being decent because we saw Wale, and it was the first time J. Cole ever performed. Like he pulled up and was like, we was like, who the fuck is this guy? He was like, I just signed to Rock Nation. And our ears kind of lit up because we, Rockefeller fans. He was like, somebody on Rock Nation, all right, cool. And then we listened to him, and after that,
and I think Slim performed that time too.
I think he did.
And Phil Day might have been on that joint too.
I think they performed early. I think they performed early. Because when we got there, we saw J. Cole, Wale was late, and then the Clips was extremely late to the point where we didn't even feel like staying no more.
True.
Because we was just standing the whole time.
True.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was no sneakers. There was nothing to do, but it was way cheaper, and y'all's was way worse. But that's the first thing that came to my brain when you said that shit.
That shit was crazy, bro.
You go in that joint thinking one thing, and it's a whole nother.
Yeah, went right next door to me, Vita, and had dinner. We had a nice little date night yesterday.
I ain't mad at you. Well, at least you didn't get swindled for like no real cash.
Nah.
You know what I mean? That's where I thought we was going with it. I'm like, oh man, again,
it was just
we
rushing and shit, trying to hurry up and get to this joint.
Dion Cole.
Dion
Cole, man.
I haven't peeped this new stand up, but it looks y'all funny.
Oh, yo, that shit is hilarious, bro.
That's good.
That shit is hilarious.
I gotta peep it. I gotta peep it.
I ain't fuck with no more bitches that ain't got no parking spaces.
Ain't got no parking spaces in front of their house.
He said, I'm circling your block twice, bitch, and that's it. I'm gone.
That's a fact, though. Why would you want to do that? No parking? Yeah, that's a setup.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He talk about all his vintage pieces on that joint. All about his old head, youngers. Bitch called him his lover.
Right, go ahead. Niggas called him vintage pieces though. I was sitting here thinking in my brain, I'm like, where this nigga got sneakers? This nigga got gear? He got gear like that? Okay, he's about vintage pieces.
That's better than antiques.
Yeah, he's better than antiques, right? That nigga's hilarious. Yeah, but I be questioning his motherfucking clothes, man. That nigga, he had on the whole motherfucking big, like, the whole collar of the shirt cut out. Yeah.
I think it suited him though. I don't know. He pulls it off.
He be Dion Cole.
He's a Chicago nigga, man.
I guess that too. But
he do got one of the legendary Halloween costumes.
It might be number 2. Well, I don't know about number 2, but it's up there.
It's up there. It's
you be talking about
guaranteed.
Oh, God. That's him. That's him.
He looked just like him, nigga.
Yeah,
just like him.
I thought about that being my Halloween costume this year. Heroes and villains. I was definitely going to do show now.
Yeah, but he already killed it.
He already killed it
too much.
You're gonna have to do your one too if you do that one.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm struggling right now too, and I'm a Halloween connoisseur. I'm extraordinaire.
I'm trying to think right now
with villains and villains. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to. Because again, I got this giant beard to be getting in the way of shit, be fucking up the look of shit for me.
Like so, wifey had an idea. She was like, I wonder if people would get it. She was talking about coming as like Devil Wears Prada, like Meryl Streep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That she was a villain like a motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, who will catch that shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's funny. The important question is who's going to catch it. Yeah. If people got to ask, who are you? Then you fail.
You fail. Yeah, right. That's how I feel.
Funny enough, I was going to watch that movie yesterday.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
I'm struggling right now. I'm going to come up with something though.
Yeah.
Gambit. I told Rim he should be Gambit,
I'm not
bro.
doing this. Gambit doesn't have a beard.
But you can swag Gambit out just with the outfit and the stick and the cards.
No.
And your name is Remy, nigga.
That's the same shit I get to Rim beard. I'm like, yo, I'm not cutting my beard for no.
I'm not cutting my beard for no.
That's not happening.
Absolutely
You just gonna have to look through the beard. Nigga.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could always do that. Yes, I could always go that route and just look through the beard. But me being me and the way I like to do Halloween, I'm not.
Just go crazy and braid the beard, bro.
Nah, that's not. No.
Braid the beard.
Braid the beard.
No.
Make it part of the makeup.
I will ask this one on here just because I want y'all opinion. Me and Steph have already talked about it. Do you think that Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf would be considered a hero?
Yeah.
Is he a hero in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Is
mean,
he
when it's all
the
said and done, Michael J.
antagonist or the
Fox is the hero.
protagonist?
But the way I view the movie
Of the movie.
That's how you would break it down.
huh?
No, I was saying, is he the antagonist or the protagonist in the movie?
Well, look, that's what I was about to say. Actually, it's really the wolf is actually not the hero. The hero is when on the court when he changes back to from the wolf to his normal self. When he hits the final foul shots, it's regular Michael J. Fox. So technically, the wolf isn't the hero. The hero he might even be the villain on the level.
Yeah. That's like Dr.
might be
Jekyll,
the
Mr. Hyde. Nigga.
Because really, they should have forfeited that whole season.
No, it is absurd. This shit is absurd. Why is the wolf playing that?
We're gonna be real with
Right,
this.
how is this even legal?
How are we getting away with this right now? He's a whole fucking mutant.
Yeah, there was no like Fox 5, no nothing like.
Nobody
this
knows
is
news
regular.
coverage.
This is just
Nothing.
regular.
This is crazy.
Nothing. Like it was
Yeah.
normal. Everybody was good. Speaking of which, we was just watching on Pluto, motherfucking Joanna Man.
Oh, man.
That jump was absurd. The way that everybody reacted to this nigga, an NBA player playing in the fucking WNBA. The team got to win their playoff game. They went on to play the next game.
Yeah, all that shit.
This shit. Wait a minute, time out. How was their whole season not void now? This nigga, they had a guy on their team all season long. All season long, they had a dude on the team.
And then he walks into the locker room at halftime, unescorted, to give a halftime speech. Like, how they even let you in the
You're
building?
banned.
my nigga?
You're banned.
Is that 90s or 2000?
2000.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, early.
That nigga was in the shower.
That's
with
when they
him.
was big on them basketball movies and shit, like Mike and
Should've
shit.
been on the
like
register.
that.
Yeah.
He was slapping their ass in practice. Good shot. Come on, hey bro.
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
is sexual harassment.
Yeah,
you should be in the Bing right now.
You on the registry?
Yeah,
How
definitely.
did you get
On the
out?
registry.
How did you get out?
He should have been on the registry, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, but nah. Teen Wolf might be my.
That nigga Biscuit, man. The gun line.
What?
That's
My
Juana,
life.
man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Gotta refresh my memory.
he was just on the
Sparks,
podcast
nigga.
talking about it too. You know, he started that line. Don't be scared.
Yeah. No, he
Don't
a lot
be
of
scared.
he was the chicken king, nigga, and with thin line between love and hate, the chicken king, and nigga driving up with his Porsche, put the top
True.
down.
Right.
The yellow was it yellow?
He was dating Regina King.
He was dating Regina
He
King.
was
Yeah.
Yeah, he owned the chicken
strictly
fixins.
business.
And he was pretty Ricky Fontaine.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
you know, Andre Harrell. I think that's his movie.
What?
Strictly
Line?
business. Just
Strictly
random.
Business.
I mean, yeah, random.
Strictly Business. Yeah, Strictly Business was a LaFace joint, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had,
But he wasn't in that though.
New York Undercover. No, but he wrote it. I think that he wrote the script.
Who? I'm talking about, nigga. We talking about.
I'm talking about Andre Harrell.
Yeah, but all right.
You said he
He
wasn't in
said
it.
Andre Harrell wrote the show.
Yeah. But he starts talking about Strictly Business. I thought you was saying that homie that we talking about was in that movie, but he wasn't.
Nah,
So, all right.
nah. Remy Corey though.
I got you.
What is that nigga's name?
Damn, I know his name too.
Antonio Abraham.
Might actually be Antonio.
I think
feel
it
like
is
it might
Antonio.
be Antonio.
I think it's Antonio.
Is he what is he?
Antonio
Dominican? or something?
Abraham or something.
He's some type of Latino descent. Yeah, it's something like that, Antonio or something, or it might be something close to that.
Is it really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Hold
That's
on, I'm about to have
crazy.
to fact check that. No bullshit.
I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Let me see. What the fuck? What can I put? Joanna,
You
man.
can put in Joanna Man. Yeah, that's probably the top one.
Shit, how the fuck you spell that shit?
Yeah,
Joanna? Yeah.
I got it.
Joanna Man. I love you.
Miguel
Miguel.
Nunez.
Definitely not Antonio.
Definitely Antonio.
But
Definitely not.
it's a Spanish descent
It is.
though.
True.
That
Miguel,
nigga's racist.
Miguel Nunez.
Shout out to Miguel though. I guess.
Racist.
I ain't seen him since Joanna Man.
He was also a little richer than
Yeah, he definitely played Little Richard. Yeah,
Get
he
on
was,
up.
he was in a couple of joints. He was nigga. Stop shooting that little motherfucking. Oh, he was with
Yeah, he
nigga
was.
shooting the little ass gun.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't
Yeah.
shooting the little gun, but
Nah.
he was with Arsenio Hall and shit in that joint.
Oh no, he killed so and so. The was in
Yeah.
the front
You
seat. He was
broke
in the
my
back bubble.
nose,
Yeah,
man.
right. Yeah.
You broke my nose.
Harlem Nights.
Yeah, Harlem Nights. Yeah.
Harlem Nights.
Yeah. He was in classic movies. He's been around.
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
Does Harlem Night have?
The fact that we discussing his resume right now is fucking crazy.
it is. Yeah. No
What's his name
bullshit.
again?
Miguel
Miguel
Nunez.
Nunez.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Sparks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
Underrated career.
him and Terrence Howard with motherfucking Uncle Phil. The Sparks.
Not familiar.
Coming at the Jamie Foxx show. That shit was on WB.
Not familiar at all.
Yo, yeah.
Sparks is the name of the show.
Yeah, and fucking
I think I just like remember.
and what's her name? Was the receptionist, the Sugar from Next Friday, the aunt.
Oh, the light skin.
Yeah. Kim Fields. Something like that. Kim, yeah.
It vaguely sounds familiar with her. But she used to be in a bunch of
She
random
was the
joints.
receptionist. Terrence Howard and Miguel Nunez was brothers, and their father was Uncle Phil or whatever. They had the motherfucking law firm.
What movie?
Sometimes I wonder what stations you be watching, bro, because I never heard of this.
He said it came on.
He said
after,
UPN
after
though.
something.
What's
Would it
a
come on
minute
after?
ago? You sure it was not WB?
I think it was WB.
I think it's
I said
WB.
after Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx show.
WB.
Yeah, I probably changed it after that with the Nickelodeon or something.
Yeah. This joint.
Here I come.
Yeah, Sparks, and Sparks.
There I
2 seasons,
come.
96.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You can get it started.
Yeah. I gotta see what I don't know what channel it came on.
Yo,
Sitcom.
quick question though. Does Harlem Nights have the best black cast in the movie?
I'm gonna say Life.
Off the Life is one of the two.
It was UPN.
Off the top of my head, I would probably say Harlem Nights, but Life is a good
Life,
comparison.
yeah, definitely Life.
Yeah, I would not go Life. I would probably go Harlem.
I probably would too.
What's a better movie?
Life.
I would say Harlem Nights for me. I've seen Harlem Nights more than Life.
I mean,
I thought Life was cool. I didn't think it was that funny.
Life is amazing.
Nah, like the first time I saw it, I was like, I was kind of underwhelmed because it was Martin and it was Eddie, and I thought it was gonna be better. But the more I watch it, the better it gets.
the same
that
thing with
joint's
Roscoe
amazing.
Jenkins. Roscoe Jenkins was the same with me. Like that shit. That's just a classic. You watch that shit. That shit's hilarious. And that had a good crew too, for real. Like
Not
so
the
you got
same,
you
though.
got it's not the same. It's not the same as Harlem Nights and Life though. Life has some. You got Bernie Mac. You got the nigga we just talking about. Miguel Nunez. We got fucking Anthony Anderson. Shit.
What's this?
Yeah,
Rick
but
James.
Yeah,
Fucking
Life.
that shit
Oh,
was
Life. True.
but
Eddie
Harlem
Martin,
Nights, you got legends.
Tory.
Right.
You got Robin Harris. You got Richard Pryor.
Red Fox.
Red Fox. Like
Yeah.
you got
can't-
Charlie.
I don't know,
Ann
bro.
Murphy,
I think it's-
like,
I
you
think
got
it's-
more. You got more big hitters in Harlem Nights.
Even from the females as well. Like
Yeah.
you got big hitters in that
Yeah,
joint, bro.
Della Reese. Della
Della
Reese.
Reese,
and,
Della Reese.
and what's her name? The Lady Heroine.
yeah, but
Oh, and
Rashad.
you got Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, Jasmine.
Yeah,
Guy.
Jasmine guy. Yeah. Gotta give it.
Yeah,
I'm going with
I might
Harlem
give you
Nights.
Harlem Nights got a better cast, but I think
I
Life
think
was
so.
a better movie though. I think Life was
I
a
think
better
so.
movie.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
no
Life is
doubt.
probably a better movie.
But hey, man.
Same man.
Well, listen, man. This is random, but do y'all think we've been to space?
I don't think so. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. For real. I'm just I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts on the world.
Well, okay. Where at in space?
Just, I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? So I was on social media and the guy was talking about like when you look at images of space, like of Earth, it's like Google pics. It's nothing like, what's the word he used? He was pretty much just saying that it's the same pictures they've been shown for years. Nothing's changed, like nothing. Like it's just the same picture of Earth. And when you see like, I don't know, space stations like orbiting or doing what they do, like, I don't know. I just feel like there'd be more to it. Like if you got space, like, you know, the space station, I think it was what it came out. It was founded like, well, it was made in 2000, right? It's massive. Like you would, I don't know, at least for me, I just feel like there'd be more interaction, like just more things going on. They spent like $150 billion on this joint, bro. Like it's insane.
But the reason why there's not more going on is because of how massive it is.
Right.
Right? Like if it was smaller and you went out there, then you would be expecting to see some shit or some shit to happen. But like we can't even conceptualize how
It's
how-
the same
how
as the
much-
ocean, bro.
I don't really
Yeah.
believe we went to the moon, first and foremost. I feel like that was staged.
Why?
Why? Well, I mean, you know, when they speak about the whole, it was more of a competition between them and Russia, who can get there first. And again, further down the line, when you see videos and you look at how like it was just, well, apparently it was like it was a set, like, you know, like put together. Like when you look at the flag, it's not moving, it's still.
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff about the moon specifically that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Alabama would be like, they'll show a clip or something like that of like an astronaut standing here, right? And there'll be a rock on the right, right? And they'll be like, well, look at the shadows. If it's natural light, the shadow should be all coming from pointing in the same direction. His shadow will be going here. The rock shadow will be going this way. Like,
Right.
How the fuck is that possible without artificial lighting?
Absolutely.
Of some kind, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
so
like
there's shit like that I get. But at the same time, I wouldn't say like it. I feel like all of this shit, I don't know either way because it's way out there. So it's interesting, but it's too big of a lie, I think, to hold. Space,
I agree.
The moon, everything. I think it's just too. I think there's too, especially nowadays with today's technologies. There's some guy that's thinking just like Paul at the crib. That's 10 times smarter. That's got millions and millions of dollars. And sitting there like, I'm about to make me a rocket to find out if I can actually send this motherfucker up there, and I'm gonna find out for myself if I can at least get a rocket to space. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something tiny.
Yeah,
like,
right.
But again, I think it's too big of a secret.
I mean, we've been going to space since the 60s, so they say. And I'm just like, well, if we've been to the moon, then why don't we ever go back, right? And also,
Because we realized there wasn't nothing up there
they
for us.
say that, but then they said that also we haven't been to the other side of the moon, just like on that Transformer shit, like, the
dark side of the
dark
moon.
side, where there's things actually happening and whatnot.
I don't know if that's actually a thing, but
Shit got to make sense. It got to make sense financially, scientifically. If we can send a satellite up there to take
do the same thing
of the other side of the moon, why would we go?
Well, where are those pictures?
I'm pretty sure you can find pictures of the other side of the moon.
Made
I
up.
haven't done it myself.
I think that's just the
but I'm
conversation.
pretty sure those pictures are available.
Can you trust those?
You can't.
Well, you can't trust anything.
right, exactly.
That's-
I feel you.
I don't know.
It's weird to me.
I think Jeff Bezos, didn't he go to the moon? No, not to the moon.
he went into
space.
space.
What was that?
When niggas go in space means they just go up to the
Outside
point
of
where-
our atmosphere.
exactly
Or whatever.
They don't necessarily have to see shit. Them niggas could be just floating along the borderline, whatever, and then that's it.
So
Like,
you're not looking out in the galaxy at all? What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, once they get up there and there's no gravity, right? Where like they just float further up? Like,
I mean,
we in a universe. Shit is like a fucking just. We just suspect, nigga. Like, you know,
we're in space. We're not out of space.
yeah, we're in
anyway.
space. But you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. What the fuck? They just gonna
I
float
don't know.
by
It's
a
just
planet?
fascinating to me, man. Like I just,
it's definitely interesting. But I don't like you said, if you start to go down that rabbit hole of what
Yeah.
can you believe,
100%.
then
100%.
it's a fucking rabbit hole. Like it's
It's a deep rabbit hole.
Yeah, like it's the same way when people like, well, I'm just using this as an example, not as like, anything crazy, but like as like COVID. When people was going crazy off the vaccine, right? And oh man, they trying to kill us, they trying to do this and this. Yeah, but if you get a headache, you're gonna go grab some Advil, right? You ain't questioning what's in the Advil.
But I will
You know what
say,
I'm saying? Like, but bro, you see all them random ingredients that you
1000%.
don't know nothing about, don't understand.
And I'm 100% sure it's shit in Advil that we don't want to know about.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you this
but
though.
you do know
those-
this though too.
those-
Those people who just take the vaccine, you see what's going on with them.
They fucked up.
That's
a lot.
why,
Yeah,
that's
but-
why
but-
I wasn't trying to go there. I wasn't trying to go there. I was using that as an
Yeah, I
example
feel
of
you.
a rabbit hole. That's
we
all.
can go there because I guarantee you, if you did the research, the shit that's happened to people off of taking Advil was probably worse than the shit that happened to people that taking the COVID vaccine.
Nah, blood. No.
I mean,
No,
have you
that's
done the
just-
research on Advil?
Are we talking when Advil first came out? Or
No, I'm talking
now?
about when was the last time you did research on Advil?
I haven't. I don't.
Right, that's
I
what
really
that's what I'm
take.
saying. That's
I
all
see
I'm
what
saying.
you're
I'm pretty
saying.
sure it's bad.
I don't.
All I was saying is, that's why I was trying to use
No,
it
no,
as
no,
an
no
example.
doubt,
Is
no
that
doubt,
a rabbit
no
hole is a
doubt.
rabbit hole? The
Right.
same way we've talked about before when people go into food being man-made, and I'm not eating broccoli because it's man-made. That's a rabbit hole too. Do you know how many vegetables have been crossbred to eat what we have today? Like, again, these are just rabbit holes. So if you want to start that rabbit hole, you got a long rabbit hole to go down. Is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
well, I just feel like survey says that those who didn't take the vaccine are the ones who came out on top.
I wasn't.
No, I'm just saying.
I was strictly
I'm just
talking about the
saying.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
I
feel you.
shit.
Yeah.
We just changed the whole path of the conversation. Space to COVID vaccine.
No, but I was just saying
I know.
that's a rabbit. So
I know.
space is a
Yeah, I know.
rabbit hole.
Yeah,
If
right.
you start
It
to
is.
say that you can't believe this, and this, then shit. What can you? A lot of shit on Instagram is, man. A lot of motherfuckers see that link. You know what I'm saying? That false information we talked about before, where you see that headline and you just like, oh, Young, did you see what happened?
Clickbait.
Did you read the article?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more happening in space than what we know for obviously reasons.
Yeah, I seen these pilots talking about how when they flying, it's like they all say that the Earth is flat. Ain't no drop off, and then when they up there flying the planes and shit to these places, like I don't know.
You think the Earth is flat, bro?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure about a lot of shit that's been told to us.
I think it's round. Many say it's like pear shaped, right?
But
some say it's pear shaped.
But would there wouldn't be a drop off though if it's spinning and you're flying? There is no drop off, especially if it's spinning faster than you are. You know, faster than you're moving. If you're moving faster than the Earth, then yeah, maybe there's a drop off because you would get to the point where you start actually going around the curve. But if it's spinning faster than you're moving, there will never be a drop off.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. I've seen a couple flat Earth documentaries and shit like that, and like most of the time, they prove the facts basically of the curvature. One I can think of off the top of my head was if you put a light here and you go far enough away, at some point you should run into some curvature. You know what I'm saying? So the light shouldn't be able to shine on the same spot. So they took a light and they lined it up perfectly with the circle. And he was like, "Are you holding the light?" And these are flat earthers. Yeah. They're like, "Are you holding the light right?" Da 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 da. He was like, "Yep, I got it perfectly." He was like, "Huh, it's not showing up."
Yeah.
Okay, well, do this, and this basically to line up for the curvature. It immediately popped up, and they were like, "Oh, huh."
Yeah.
Well, maybe the numbers are off, and da da da. Immediately they had a reason. I don't know if I would say the Earth was flat.
I don't know. I just never been up there to see it.
Yeah,
well, you're never going. You are never going.
I don't want to go.
I wish you the best of luck, man.
Shit, if I could go to outer space, I would. Absolutely. I'll boogie right now.
It depends on my age.
I'll go now.
Absolutely not. If I'm like 80, I'm gone.
I mean, I'd go up there now with a safe journey. Like,
What?
you know,
That'd
locked
be
in.
super
Like,
nerve.
It's not
If they
guaranteed.
start having,
there's no guarantees. Like, the highway ain't no guarantee, nigga. There's more accidents on the highway than there are on planes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Shit like that. Like, so if we
I'm
talking
going.
safe journey, right, I'm going. If we talking some experimental bullshit that makes it affordable for normal people to go, nah, I'm good, fam.
And
Yeah, well, I need 1 million trips back and forth before I get on that one.
I ain't no
more than that.
I need 1 million trips locked in, ready. Oh yeah, we have 1 million successful flights. Yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah, I need me a couple of Yelp reviews.
Right, you feel me? I need some Yelp reviews before I just get. But we talking safe travels. Yeah, I'm in there.
We shall see, man. You know, end of the world.
Yeah.
If you gotta choose, I'm on Saturn, Mars, somewhere.
oh, 100%.
Well, Mars, I don't think you can survive on Saturn.
I might.
But Mars is marketable based
The
on.
only survivor.
See what happens.
See what happens. Be like, I am legend out this gym.
It's gonna get bad down here, bro.
It's gonna get awful. You know what's so
gonna get
crazy?
bad.
Before we jump to the next subject, right? So I've been watching The 100. Came out in like 2011. It's like 7, 8 seasons, and it's pretty much typical apocalypse ending world type shit. And people got to fend for themselves, and people become primitive. Like it gets real ugly, and it's like that's always the standard, bro. Like there's never a peaceful environment. It's like hierarchy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the community that was on paper like this nice, warm, loving, they become the savages.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see, like it's an alter ego, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Survival mode.
It's the way of nature. It's the way of the universe. It ain't even just us. It's not even just our planet. It's just the universe.
No,
It's a hierarchy in every fucking thing.
I get it, but it's just like
It's survival.
I would hate for the
survival
mode.
instinct.
Everything that has life, that has energy, is trying to survive.
Yeah, it's
First and foremost.
This is crazy. I went from that to watching Planet of the Apes, right? And it's the same shit, right? 2000, the one that came out in 2014, I think it's the Rise of the Apes or some shit like that. Whatever. Anyway,
The first one,
no, the second one where it's Cobra, Caesar, and fucking Big Maurice.
the orangutan.
Yeah, the orangutan. But this is when they fight the humans and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm,
okay, that's a
I'm
good
just
one.
like, what the fuck? Like again.
Yeah,
Another-
that was another good part too.
oh,
That's a good part.
Oh,
Part
yeah.
3 is good too.
Yeah,
All of
yeah.
them are
That shit was
fucking good.
hard. Yeah, pause. Don't head knock me like that, bro.
That was the first pause of the show too.
I mean, it's weird. Nah, but my point is, it's like, damn, like I would hate for the world to end like that, bro. Where I got to step my shit up because everyone's food. I love you, but
Everybody
everyone's
is food.
food.
Everyone is food.
Everyone is
EIF,
food.
bro.
Like imagine, like this. Put this in like and like just envision this, right? Like survival of the fittest, and Remington's got 6 months worth of like Kellogg's cereal, milk. You know what I'm saying? Like proper things you want, and you ain't got nothing, but that's your partner, and he ain't giving you nothing because he's trying to survive too. What do?
Oh yeah,
You got to get it.
I have to. I mean, I gotta get it. I have to.
Are we no longer buddies?
I have to.
That's crazy.
What are we doing out
I
here?
have to. Look, if we the last two people on earth, and he got Kellogg's and milk, and I don't have anything, this nigga's gonna give me a bowl of cereal, bro. Like, what are we doing?
I can't do it, fam. I
That's
gotta
what I'm
survive.
Right, exactly. And when you say no,
Like, am
I gotta come get it.
better
feel
not,
me?
You better not go to sleep.
That's crazy.
I gotta come get it.
or it's just like
So
like
my follow-up question would be, how y'all niggas want to get buried? How y'all want your services?
Why are you asking me this?
yeah, why?
Because that's what's going to happen when y'all try to
Oh,
come get
yeah,
these
that's
Kellogg's.
fine. Oh, right. That's good. That's all
You
good.
better eat your
But-
cereal with the motherfucking gun next to you, nigga.
But I gotta try to survive, my nigga.
How y'all want y'all services? I ain't coming to get this food.
You'll see me.
I'm prepared with that.
You
With
gonna have
cereal
to-
and milk.
Hey, look, this
that
how-
means like I'm ready.
This how I'm about to play it too. I'm gonna come offer you some cereal with my hand in the box, nigga, with the kapow. Nigga,
Right.
Say top boy.
Get you out of here.
And the crazy thing is, you started the beef by not. You got a whole box. You instigated this.
Yeah, I just it's.
I just want a bowl.
How,
It just-
how you know this nigga?
Today?
How you know he
What about
just ain't
tomorrow?
putting a spoonful
What about tomorrow?
each time? He ain't putting the whole bowl. He just got a spoonful of this. He got one box.
It's fine.
It would suck that because Remington had 6 months worth of Kellogg's and
Oh,
milk.
6 months worth. Okay.
Yeah, 6
That's
months
different.
worth.
No, wait, that what?
That's
You didn't say
different.
that. You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
box.
You
I
said
said
box.
6 months. I said
You said
6
6
months.
months?
Yeah, he said 6
Oh,
months.
yeah.
Yeah, he started with 6 months. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
And
now
then
you
he
hold me
not giving
down.
me a
then.
bowl?
Yeah.
I'm saying he's not giving you a bowl, and now he's rallied everyone else on his side because he's giving them, he's feeding them on the low.
So it's more.
It's more people, and you're
Oh, wait,
not.
wait a minute. This story's just getting crazy. Now I'm feeding the other people on the side and not giving my nigga
I'm
a
saying,
No,
I'm just thinking
Why am I
about.
feeding him and not my nigga? This is
Hear me
crazy.
out, hear me
Listen,
out.
Now
I'm
you're
not,
just making my character
no
look
longer
bad.
do I just want a bowl.
Yeah.
I'm taking everything.
I would too.
I'm
I would
coming
too.
for
Bro,
everything.
I would too. If I was acting that way, I would too.
This is what you see in these movies, bro. Friends turn against friends and end up siding with the ops. People don't even know like that.
No, that's bananas.
Telling you, bro. It never fails, man. Best friends turn to enemies quick.
Yeah,
that's
I mean the
crazy.
desperation for survival is I've never experienced it, but I can only imagine it'll drive you to do shit that you never imagined you would do.
For sure. For sure. That's why I would keep the boxes to myself.
Yeah, nigga
But
turn
again-
into Bishop quick.
That's just anything with life is fighting to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's doing whatever the fuck it can do to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a hierarchy. If
I got that shit tatted on me, brother.
What's that? Kellogg's.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest. Yeah.
I'm sorry. No,
Kellogg's.
actually, it's only the strong survive.
Frosted Flakes.
Nah, he's a Razor Band. He's a Razor Band fan.
Great.
I am a Razor Band.
Tiger joint.
With his little scarf on.
Didn't he have a bandana on?
Yeah, he had a little scarf.
Yeah, little
Yeah,
band-
scarf.
around his
But
neck.
it was blue though.
Yeah, it was around his
blue.
neck. Yeah, around his neck.
Oh yeah,
That's
they banging.
funny. Is Kellogg's US or UK?
No, it might be red.
Was it red?
Look.
Oh,
Nick
y'all
wanted
gang.
to be red so
Y'all
bad.
gang.
He wanted to be red so bad.
Y'all gang.
I don't know.
Nick wanted to be red so bad. Speaking of which, you want to talk to Paul?
What's that?
Yeah, I mean, he all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He okay. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, he came in this joint flagging. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's got a blue bandana on, man.
yeah, you know, I want to make sure.
It's not the
Everything's safe.
it's not the apocalypse over here, man. You good, bro?
Well, I mean, I
He's
got
alright.
I got my box of cereal, so golden. I got.
That's crazy, man. But hey, man,
Same man.
shit. Sports talk with Ram. Let's get into it, man.
Let's not.
It's not.
Let's not.
It ain't never
Let's
really crazy.
let's talk about kicking a motherfucker when they down.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Sports
Speaking
talk,
of kicking,
you know.
kicking someone down, what is it again?
Kicking somebody while they down.
There you go. Came across Hulu yesterday, man. They got this thing about P Diddy already.
Is it Hulu or is it? It's Hulu.
It's Hulu.
Oh, word,
yeah,
word,
it's like a
word.
series. Like it's a breakdown of what he did and what led up to where he is right now.
Jeez.
And I'm just like, God damn, already, bro.
Already.
Like, what is it that makes a person want to say, I can capitalize off your downfall?
Money.
I know that, but it's like, nigga, like, bro. You know,
Yeah.
they say 50's he's had to take broom for the last, decade.
Yeah,
I
50
think you said he's
probably
about to
got a
drop
lot of-
that, Steph. Is he about to
They've been
drop it?
teasing it for a minute, but
I mean, now's the premier time to drop it.
It's the
Yeah,
prime
no, I
time.
agree. But where do you draw the line?
I don't.
Where do you draw the line? Like, because I agree in even more than just Diddy. Aaron Hernandez, he got a new show that just
That
came
shit's
out.
stupid
Oh,
as
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That
Like,
shit's
I haven't
stupid.
watched it, but like I'm thinking about his family.
I
Think about he got kids, he got a
know.
family. You know what
I
I'm saying? Hold on, the Menendez, the brothers.
There you go.
Right.
They got a new show out. They in the big
I'ma tell you.
right and upset about it right now because like they're like, yo, bro, like we trying to get past like we actually went through some real shit in real life. Just where do you
think-
draw the line?
I think you draw the line at guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty. Once you're guilty, once all the facts have come out and been acknowledged by two sides or whatever, and everyone is kind of okay with the consensus that you actually did it, then you fair game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Diddy ain't guilty yet.
He not.
And these documentaries and shit are only going to serve the prosecution in convicting him of being guilty.
That's a fact.
Shit, man. Yeah, what y'all talk? I mean, just sidebar. Y'all talking about some shit like courtroom shit. You was on Hulu. Check out Reasonable Doubt. But back to Diddy.
Okay.
That was so random.
That was today's. That was today's sponsor.
Gotcha. That was today's sponsor. Sponsored by Reasonable Doubt on
Reasonable
Hulu.
Doubt?
Yeah, Reasonable Doubt Hulu. Check it out.
all right.
Shit's fire.
I don't know, man. I think you got to draw the line more than guilty though, because again, like if that's your dad, if that's your folks, right? And even though he's guilty, like you just get to make all these documentaries. You just get to keep putting smut on my name and making me relive this shit.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair though.
That's
I mean, they doing the R.
think it's
Kelly
fair.
too, though. They doing the R.
If
Kelly
we
too.
have to draw a line, I think that's what a line is. But you can still then if we're gonna take morals into it, like we
that's what I'm thinking about.
So we considering the 50 thing. My thing is, do you really care about the issue? Or are you a big enough troll to just be doing this because of who you are and because you want to make money off of it? You know what I'm saying? I think the initial line has to be drawn at guilt or innocence. But after that,
see that.
now we can start discussing different things. Because 50 don't really, I can't imagine 50 actually cares about what Diddy had going on. 50
Yeah, I mean,
just
that's just
dislikes
50.
Diddy enough, and he's a big enough troll, and he wants money enough to do that. That
that's a
part of
50
it I
thing to
can't
do.
fuck with.
Yeah.
It's a 50 thing to do.
I think
sure.
the only
He's the
people that
biggest
really,
troll in
I
the
think
history of trolls.
I think the only people that would really dislike Diddy with this shit are the females who were affected by this shit. That's it. I don't think none of these niggas all the niggas that was there at that party and shit like that, nigga, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. Yeah, I knew he was doing this shit, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's gonna be the females. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but does that validate for people to capitalize on people's downfall? Because that's the
At
question.
the end of the day, you got you do have these women out here who see that as a check. You feel what I'm saying as well? Like money. You're talking about 50.
Well,
you think it's a money grab.
right.
I feel like it's gonna be a woman more so that's gonna like really that's behind. If anything's coming out about Diddy, like you saying shit on Hulu, I feel like it might be a woman that's behind that. I don't know.
Maybe so, but let's okay. How about we reframe the question real quick, right? Outside of the motive being money, do you think it's okay? Like, is it okay to do that?
Yeah, see, and now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I would think the opposite of you, honestly. Once we hit a guilty plea, right? Once we have guilty in stone, that's where the funny game should stop. Because there was lives affected by this now.
Totally.
Like, it's legit. We know for a fact that lives were affected by this. Prior to that, right? As an example, and when we think about it, was R. Kelly. They used to make funny R. Kelly all the time on South Park. They used to make fun of Tom Cruise and shit on South Park. And that's all fun and games
fun
when
and
it's a
games.
rumor.
All fun and
But
games.
once somebody's life has been affected by it, guilty, locked in,
Right,
now
but-
we shouldn't have Diddy on TV, Prince, of somebody pretending to be Diddy but about to put it in your butt. Like, nah, somebody at home is like terrorized by that.
I get it. But you're also dealing with someone who made a decision to do some foul shit, and now his family's paying, is reaping the consequences.
Right,
of
but what
that.
about the victims? You're not thinking about the victims either. That's what I'm saying. Like you
But I would imagine the victims are going to be a part of, like, weren't they a part of the R. Kelly jump? Weren't they in the documentary?
Some of them.
So a documentary is one thing. I might not be against a documentary, you telling the facts the way they are.
Right.
But I'm talking about everything else. I'm talking about, again, that's why I just say draw the line, because it's poking fun of, you know what I'm saying, and fucking with, and the jokes, and
Yeah,
I think that part.
Question.
The shows where it's based on a true story, but we added some fake shit in there to make it cool. Like, nah, that's not okay, bro.
It's a very blurred line, though.
A question for you, Rem.
Yeah.
And because I know you're a South Park fan. Have they ever done anything on Hitler?
Yeah, I don't know if Hitler's ever has he? Probably, maybe. Slightly.
Okay, would that be also, since even though it's poking fun, would that be part of this conversation? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
and I may be reaching.
Yeah,
but
I think it's a little bit of a reach, but at the same time, you make a valid point. I mean, that's a real thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da.
I haven't seen it, but I know they do go far and beyond.
I mean, but at the end of the day,
sure.
Hitler can be, related to slavery shit. They keep doing slavery movies.
I mean, it's triggering either way you put it, right? So I know we're talking
It's
about
something that actually happened. Like I feel like if it was something that shaped the culture or shaped the world or what we live in that we taught in school, it's probably okay. You feel what I'm saying? Versus like something like this. This is a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm trying to think about the victims. I guess.
I think it's a little bit different. I think the victims are going to suffer before and after.
Always.
I just think it's a little more acceptable for someone to capitalize off of it when you know that the person actually did it rather than before. Because now you fucking with them and you're not even sure whether or not this person did it.
Oh, yeah.
So should all victims take this opportunity to capitalize?
I mean, if they really feel like they need to,
once he's guilty,
once he's guilty, or if he's really guilty of doing this and they are victims from this shit, then I don't see why not. They shouldn't come out.
You said they should or they shouldn't?
They shouldn't. I mean, they should come out. I don't see why they shouldn't come out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course. Like nah, that shit ain't right, my nigga. Like at the end of the day, that nigga. He was on some. If it's true about the shit that he was doing, then you know what I'm saying.
Here's the thing.
Now I'm gonna say that if you having freak off parties and everybody are willing participants in this fucking freak off party, they know what they getting into.
Right.
Then fuck all that shit.
That's a different. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that goes
cool.
without
saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you knew what you was coming to. You knew, and if you came to these parties multiple times, that's the shit. Like it's different if you came to this shit and some shit happened and you wasn't comfortable with. But if you came back to the next joint, you knew what the fuck was popping off.
100%.
What if Bieber's part of the lawsuit?
Like
they say, they say Bieber is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, Bieber's like front and center right now.
In a horrible way.
Yeah, front and center right now. They said that Bieber was there early on, and they went into details. They brought down the what's the thing called, the family tree. They said that Diddy was the one that basically raised Usher, for lack of better terms.
Yeah.
Usher is the one that raised Justin Bieber, for lack of better terms. So they come from the same tree. They all from the same cloth.
That's crazy. Well, here's my thing, right? I don't think it's cool to capitalize someone's downfall. If you're going to talk about it, cool, but to try to reach some type of monetary,
don't capitalize on the downfall unless you were a victim of what he's going down for. If that makes sense.
I think it's whack, to be honest with you.
Like, don't be. I don't.
It's whack, man.
I don't know. Just like
that shit is whack.
Yeah, no, you just. I don't know.
Let that shit ride. Let the courts do they want to, and that's that. If he's found guilty, he's found. If it's not, keep it moving.
100%.
You know what I mean?
I think that's a gray area too, bro. It's a lot of podcasts right now talking about the same shit that we're talking about.
No doubt.
That are making money off of this same conversation that we're having.
Sure.
Hopefully we can too.
Right. And then we will be capitalizing off of this nigga's downfall.
Right.
That's not the same though, in my opinion. So, and thinking about it, linking back to what Paul said, and kind of connects to what you said, like South Park, right? With Hitler being on South Park, it's not the same. If I throw a punch at you, like I'm cool with a punch, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with a punch, but making a whole show, again, that's why I start to have issues. A documentary where you're telling nothing but the truth,
right?
That's a documentary. But when you do one of those based on a true stories, and I've watched them and I've enjoyed them. The O.J. Simpson one was amazing. I remember that show was
fire.
That show was fire. The FX down, and there was a whole bunch of bullshit in there. I'm sure.
That's my nigga Chris Darden.
I'm a little bit of a hypocrite in this scenario, but I think that's where it becomes a little gray, where you start like, I'm gonna make a show based on Diddy's story, but
I'm gonna distort some shit.
I'm gonna distort, throw my own shit in there to make it interesting. And like, goddamn, bro, they're like, there's people at home that was hurt by this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
coming from.
But if I just stole Diddy in an episode of South Park and he pop up talking about doing somebody in the butt, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I think it depends on the severity. What we doing here?
In the butt.
I feel you.
Like,
I'm not laughing.
that was good.
Not now. You were.
I never laughed at that. I never laughed at that joke. You see me chuckle?
Great.
I'm not laughing at that.
Man.
Do you think that was his favorite song to play at the parties? Do you think Doing the Butt was his favorite song to play at parties?
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was part of the playlist.
That nigga had some R&B.
Didn't he go to Howard? He did go to Howard.
Did
go to Howard. Definitely, man.
I mean, I saw somebody post something about it was a comparison between Diddy and Hugh Hefner, right? Because you have to imagine.
Oh my God.
You have to imagine that there was similar things going on at Hugh Hefner parties, or just at that house in general. Let's think about what that house was actually for.
I mean, what?
Was he ever investigated?
Nah. And
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, he did have teenagers in his house too.
Oh God.
But
all the time.
At the end of the day,
And he was married to a bunch
And
of them
that was
at one
on
time.
Front Street. You knew what you were going there for. You were going there for titties and naked women and all types of shit.
But that's the difference from what you hear about from Diddy parties. It wasn't just titties and that. It was
drugs.
It was niggas too.
I mean, sure.
That nigga Diddy in there fucking niggas.
But the niggas ain't the one complaining.
Listen.
The niggas ain't the one talking.
say?
It's all the females. But on another note, though, someone else that needs to be investigated, respectfully, maybe Uncle Luke. He had a show. I saw him on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about his show called the Peep Show.
No, you about Jay-Z?
Jay-Z, that shit was hilarious. That shit had me dying. But pretty much,
Did you see
Luke
Jay's
was one of them
face,
niggas.
though?
Luke was one of them niggas. He pretty much,
He was sex trafficking, nigga.
well, not just sex trafficking, but it was sex. What? Really? Wait, don't say that, man.
That nigga just put charges on it.
Nah, but Luke.
He accused him of a whole felony.
Yeah, he did.
put charges on.
That's crazy.
Tag Luke. Tag Luke.
Go ahead, man. Luke is that guy. But his Peep Show was insane. So pretty much, like, he was talking about how, like, you know, he was like the nigga when it came to the freak shit, especially, you know, rapping about it and whatnot. And when other rappers started, like, you know, doing the same thing, like the Akinellis, put it in your mouth, whatever. He was like, all right, cool. Let me bring these dudes on my show and see what they really about it. So if we're talking, we're doing an interview, all of a sudden, he's got two joints going at it.
Yeah.
And right. And since Akinelli was talking about, you know, putting it in my mouth, he was like, he brought a girl and was like, yeah, well, you know, suck his dick right now. And my man just freeze up. Like, wait a minute, bro. Like, what we doing right now, man? He said when Jay-Z came through, he said he had two joints going at it, eating each other out.
He said this shit got weird.
And then one of them looked up, and her whole mouth was bloody.
Yeah.
Shorty was on a period. Even for Luke, Luke was like, oh, shit, this wasn't part of the script. Yeah. Like, you bugging right now.
Hove looked like, oh, wow. Like,
Yeah.
the nigga face.
Yeah.
So, yo, shout out to Luke for being a wild dude,
You're
man.
crazy.
Because, yeah,
He was just on Drink Champs.
Yeah, that's where I get the story from.
You said Breakfast Club.
My bad.
But yeah, I feel you.
Damn,
You
nigga.
know, I'm just, hey.
Now, you right, though? You right.
You right.
Breakfast before drinking, man. You know how that go. You feel me? What else we got cracking?
And we got this album review. We got some homework and shit. The person that picked the album is not here.
No doubt.
Hollywood.
Shit. Well, you know what? Since this is one of your favorite albums, let's go ahead and introduce it, buddy.
I'm definitely introduced. It was the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Lauryn Hill. Came out in '98. I can't remember what date actually in 1998.
August 19th.
August 19th. Okay, appreciate you, brother.
No doubt.
You still want to check that because I feel like he's lying.
Go ahead, go to info.
No, I
Still check that.
No,
man.
no.
They said, go ahead, go to info.
Go to info.
Hit the little eye. See what it says.
I'm going to put my
You
money
got
on
Apple?
P.
You got Apple Music?
No, I don't.
Nah, my senses went up live.
I'm going no.
And then go to settings.
I'm gonna look, but I put my money on P because I remember this album coming out during the summertime. Yeah, but
It's like 90-something days in the summer.
Could have been July.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
There's lots of times.
Yes, he's correct. August 19th, 1998.
Nah, you know how I do.
I'm sorry.
You know how I
He's
do.
actually correct.
You know what I mean?
apologize.
Keep it clean.
And I remember it being summertime because doo-wop, that thing came out. Pause.
Yeah.
During that time. This here is the number one album to me of all time.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, get your rocks off. Go ahead.
Yeah, this album was came out during a change in my life. And I attended Herndon High School at beginning of '98. I had left Arlington, moved to Herndon with my mom. Went to Herndon High School. Started that was my 9th grade year. This album came out. This is one of the albums to me that when I hear it is a time capsule. I remember getting ready for homecoming at Herndon for this shit. Like, I'm in a new area, I'm meeting new people and shit like that. It was just a soundtrack during this time. It was like it was this album and DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot was, you know what I'm saying, the two albums in 98.
I feel like
and on top of that, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. Those 3 albums were like the beginning of my 9th grade year. And it was just I was just in a different environment. But when I listened to this album later on in life, it's a lot of fucking things that I kind of like that shaped my life, or I listened to this album at a point in my life when I was at a down point, like at rock bottom. And forever, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that song, will ever, like, it gives me chills, like goosebumps, like a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, like every time I try to be something, you know, that people thought of me, you know what I'm saying, it's just trying to live up to other people's expectations they have for you, dog, and you don't meet them shits. Like, that shit really, like, makes you think, like, you control your own destiny.
True.
You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, how you gonna win when you not right within?
No doubt.
Right? It's just a lot of shit in this joint, you know, in this album that really sticks with me. This will forever be my number one album forever.
Hey, I
Like, for real.
well said. Man, that album's amazing. First and foremost, I haven't heard it in a while. But listening to the lyrics now as like a person who's been through things, whew.
Yeah,
Like when I was listening,
he's speaking the truth.
Bro.
It's almost like talking to you on the
Bro,
phone, nigga. It's like Bible verses in this motherfucker.
absolutely.
Like real shit,
but
bro.
also to go back to where she was when she's writing this album. Mind you, she's 22 years old, right? So she's, you know, left Fuji, 10 years prior.
No.
12?
No, it was not. It was 2 years. My
2
nigga,
years?
The score came out.
Oh, you're right.
96.
6. I'm bugging.
The score
You know
came
what
out
I'm thinking
96.
about? I'm bugging. I'm mixing that with Sister Act.
Sister Act.
Because Sister Act came out in
She said
92.
7th grade.
No, Sister Act 2 came out in
92.
Was it 90? Sister
Like
Act 2
91, 92.
No, Sister Act 2 was not 92, bro. Sister Act 2 was
Say
probably
what?
like 97.
92. You bugging. Sister Act?
Nah, 1 may have been around.
Sister Act 1 was 92,
No,
my G.
she was in Sister Act 2
She was
though.
in
She
2.
wasn't. She
Oh,
was not
you're
in
right.
1.
My
She
bad.
was-
Pause. That's
Yeah.
double. Yeah, damn. That's a combo.
Yeah.
That's a combo.
Combo
You
right
right. You
there.
right. My fault.
That's when, but nobody knew she wasn't singing. So Sister Act 2 probably came out in 96, 97 because nobody knew Lauryn Hill could really sing until
I think that was 96 as
movie.
well.
And then she sang, you know, "Killing Me Softly" and all that shit
True,
on the
true,
score.
true,
and
true,
then
true.
yeah. So
Yeah, no, you're right. But listen to like songs like Zion.
Zion.
Zion,
That's
like,
about her song.
bro.
Her son. Yeah.
Beautiful. Her talking about karma. You know what I'm saying? Like Lost Ones. When you think you've gained one.
Yeah.
Like that's a deep fucking song. You listen to the lyrics, bro.
Final Hour.
Oh my God.
Lost Ones was about Wyclef because you know they had. their
Some people
little
say
shit,
that,
yeah.
but others say it was about her husband.
True.
But either way, it doesn't even matter. Like that, the
Yeah.
lyrics itself is in general you can relate to as an adult, right? Just going through shit, thinking that you've gained something, but you've lost a lot in the midst. If not yourself, others
Yeah.
that have loved you and whatnot. Yeah, overall, beautiful album, beautiful fucking album.
Album's crazy.
Tearjerker for me.
It does
Just-
make you reflect. It makes you like, it really puts you in the perspective like, yo, like I'm going through some of this shit. Or
Yeah,
I've
but
been through some of this
again,
shit.
just for me to know that she was 22, like that's a, you know,
Yeah.
women are more in tune than men, but bloody hell, like the thing she was rapping about. 5 Grammys, first album to win hip hop album of the year.
And I hate the fact that, you know, a lot of people hold this against, like, well, yeah, you know, she didn't write all that. She
So
didn't
what?
do all this. Like,
she's
nigga,
on every album though.
nigga.
She wrote in every album.
Yo, fuck that shit.
Nah,
and you know, real quick before Rem and Steph get to this shit, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is really like, it's so impactful to me that I flipped that sample for a song for Kingpin Slim called Had It All. I think what it was called, but or Had Enough. It's on the deluxe version of the If God Could Rap. But yo, like that song really got me through, like when I was, you know, going through situations and shit and trying to find who I was, and just like, yeah, that shit really
Awesome album, bro.
crazy.
Awesome album. Awesome album, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Stuff.
I think it depends on how you listen to it and what you listen to it for. Like sound wise, it's cool. It's okay. But as far as the message and what she's talking about, I think very few people would be able to really feel that at a young age, right? That's an adult fucking album.
Oh, big time.
It's kind of like you said, like you had to have had experience some things. Like you got to go through some shit to really hear what she's talking about.
Totally.
Like I haven't listened to Zion in forever. Today was the first I actually listened to it as an adult with children that has, you know, done some of the things that she's talking about on that motherfucking song.
Yeah.
Like that shit hits differently.
But also Zion in itself, though, right? Because Zion in
Right.
biblical is a holy land. Rastafarians, you know, they use that word often. In Judaism, it's used, but just the representation of Zion is a positive feeling. Like it makes you feel amazing, and knowing that she's using that to express her love for her son, but also her reverence to Zion, because, you know, dealing with her husband and whatnot. Like it's this beautiful blend, bro.
Something that we talked about on the way up here was, you know, all of the songs that we fuck with being like the radio hits, like the actual hits, but it's like 8 of them.
It's like 8 of them, bro.
Yeah.
Come
This was-
on.
It's like 8 of them.
This album was a fucking beast.
It fucked the game up.
It's a good album. I think the middle of it, like the middle 3-4 songs,
Yeah.
Nah, I feel
are
you,
kind of
yeah.
weak.
Yeah.
Well, I'm because
It starts to die towards the end.
I wouldn't
it's
say
the middle.
towards the end. I think it's
the middle.
I thought he was saying as far as the middle.
The front is, I mean, the beginning is front loaded. You got 4 radio hits in
Back
a row.
to back, yeah.
And then you hit like a little dry spell. Then it picks up again. And then I think it finishes, you know what I'm saying, a little weak.
But see, I know around the area you're talking about, like Superstar.
Yeah.
Everything you drop is so fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That was a diss to Wyclef.
Okay.
Music is supposed to inspire. Like the shit you dropping right now, nigga, is whack.
Gotcha.
Pretty much was, you know, that was to Wyclef. Final Hour. You can get the money. She raps her motherfucking ass off on that
Yeah,
song,
she spits in
bro.
that joint.
Her that did like final Hour, and then the score on the song, the score on the Fugees album, the score shows is levels of her lyricism that makes me put her to the top as far as the best female rapper of all time. For real shit. Like Final Hour. When it hurt so bad, you know what I'm saying? I used to love him with Mary J. Blige. That was a great blend, you know what I'm saying? But I feel Forgive Them Father, Every Ghetto, like, yeah, for them joints right there, like Forgive Them Father, Every Ghetto, I could see the, you know, yeah, it kind of dies down between 6 and 11.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 12, 13, it picks back up. You got Nothing Even Matters, Everything's Everything, Miseducation, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, shit like that towards the end. 6 to 11, I could see where, you know, it kind of,
Right.
yeah. But you just listening to that, just hearing her, like, yeah, it's just an appreciation for real. What's up, Ram? What's up, Ram? What you got? Clean off your ring and shit.
Yeah, you know, just hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't feel the same way at all. Zion is almost the perfect song. That joint is amazing. All the radio jams is amazing. You know what I'm saying? She kills them all. They all fire, bobbing my head, loving them. Other than that, I'm not really interested. Superstar sounded like a side B to one that I can't remember which song it was, but it sounds like the side B version of another song. So it sounds very similar to me.
Remember
the
I
rest
used to
of
do
the
that
album.
on tape still? Side B. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like the side B version of the song. It's like the same song, but it's slightly different beat.
That's
you know what I'm
epic,
saying?
bro.
You changed the flow up a little bit, and you did some different shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm the opposite. Listening to the album, I was kind of like, wait a minute. So she did this. She did the Fugees. What else she got?
That was it.
Yeah.
So why do we hold Lauryn in such high regards? If we talk all the time about like rappers and shit, like, you know, Biggie's and the woo woo woo, and granted they still get put in the top fives.
Not having enough.
But but one of the things we talk about is them not having enough. How does Lauryn get put in this super high, super vicious cat? She got one album and featured on another.
Yeah, but it was
that's
an
a part of her
album
group.
Potential.
An album that had five Grammy Grammy nominations.
impact-
She won 5 Grammys.
So I mean,
The impact of the album did numbers. The album put up.
She was the
unbelievable
first in a
stats,
lot of
bro.
categories.
Like real shit.
yeah, but the first is cool.
And
we
then,
talking what,
and then she
96,
got,
right?
she
Yeah,
got,
but I think
she
that-
got 2 albums. No,
But it also
she got
shows that
she got 2 Fuji albums. It's 2 Fuji albums. The other one, you know, got the vocal and the fucking Mona Lisa. Can I get a date? That joint, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that joint, you know. So, you know, I don't know. But as far as lyrical, it's nobody can fuck with Lauryn rapping, bro.
I mean, if there's another album that stands out that says, okay, this is better than the Miseducation, then hey, just, you know, bring it to the table. I think
Don't
for
do
what
me like that.
No, not you. Not you, not you.
Then you gonna make. I gotta
No,
come up with a
no.
album
I'm
better
just
than this off the
saying
top of my head.
to answer your question because that's a good question, right?
It definitely is.
When
yeah.
you look up the album, especially on Apple TV, I think it's listed as like top 100 albums ever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What constitutes as to make that category? I don't know.
No.
but
I'm not talking about. I was talking about Lauryn Hill as a whole. The album in general.
Oh, no
me
doubt, no
personally,
doubt, no doubt.
I'm not a. You know,
Because I get what
I
you're
can
saying.
see.
'cause
I can
that's-
see why somebody.
That's the
why people love
argument.
album.
That's the argument with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? With the, being the greatest, he only put out 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Lauryn Hill's only actually put out 1 solo album, and then you can't really compare the album or categorize the album. It's R&B and rap at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great fucking album to me. It's like, this shit is fire.
I think to me it's decent. Like I said, it's a decent album. I'd rock it again. You know what I'm saying? I'd put it on like being at the pool at a barbecue or something. But like,
here's the
like
thing,
once I
right?
get past the radio jams, I'm good.
I think the number one qualification is whether an album is timeless. And
It's
this
timeless.
album is timeless.
It's timeless. Yeah.
Which is why it stands.
Like-
You know, like it stands out like to the test of time. Like
I
it
need
will
to get this
always
on
be a
vinyl.
go-to album.
I'm gonna get this run on vinyl and put it up on the wall.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
For real.
I get it.
This is like
This
like I
album's
said,
amazing.
Like I said last week, the top 3 albums that if I can pick 3 albums to listen to for the rest of my life, this is number 1.
I ain't mad at you.
Mama's Gun, Erykah Badu's second album is 2, and Common's B.
I hear you.
If I could snap some joints off of there and make my own remix, my own remix album, and I might be waiting to add a couple more of my own favorite songs from other people, then I might take this album with me. But because, like I said, Zion is damn near a perfect song. Like I was listening to it. The only reason I wouldn't say it's perfect is I had to nitpick at it to see. I was like, yo, is this actually a perfect song? At the end, well, I'd rather hear her spaz out with the Zion when she got the marching.
Yeah.
I wish she got rid of some of that marching. Like I enjoy some of it,
Yeah.
but I wish she got rid of some of it so she could just spaz with the my joy,
Oh, man, yeah,
all
My
that
Joy
shit
part is
without
crazy.
that in the background. That's the only thing in my personal
That's the
opinion
side B.
that
That's the
doesn't
side
make
B
it
version.
right. But
Yeah.
facts that would be a perfect song for me.
Yeah.
So like again, Lauren's a beast. Don't get it twisted,
yeah,
but
100%.
I'm being critical because everybody else was so above, you know what I'm saying, positive with it. I'm being a little critical. Lauren's a beast, but again, at the same, I do question, like, how the hell did she get so high up in everyone's mind and high regards when she got 1 album and then she did, again, even on, there's 2 Fuji albums, cool, but there's 2 other niggas in that group. So it's not like she, you know what I'm saying, it was all her.
And to allude to that a little bit, it was a little bit of, I think Wyclef had a verse in one of the Fuji songs before this, was like how people were saying how the girl should go solo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how niggas should vanish and, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So this was her going solo and proving nigga, you know,
And she did it.
yeah, she did it.
I mean, Proswell couldn't do it, so.
Nah,
Proswell could.
Proswell.
I don't know what's yeah.
That nigga's a spy.
He's a spy. dog.
Yeah.
So,
He was a spy then. Yeah,
Man.
it's crazy.
know, she did a one, too.
Who's picking? Whose week is it to pick?
I don't know.
I think it's on you, Nick.
Is it?
Yeah. So I went like 2-3 weeks ago. Then it was
Yeah,
Steph.
you had
then it was
that,
I did it with
Sharon.
Sharon. I did the week before
Yeah,
last.
yeah.
Right.
I think it was on you, Nick.
All right. I'm trying to think. It might be Rem because Rem might be starting off. Because what's the last one you picked, Rem? Lil Yachty, I think, wasn't it?
No, that was me.
No, you picked Yachty.
I don't remember what the last one I picked was, but
that's some Freddie.
Nick, just pick it.
I can snag it real quick. I got one off the top of my head.
Yeah, because hold on, you picked Sheck West, right?
Yeah.
Paul. Who picked Sire?
Me?
Rem.
Steph. Yeah, so it's my turn. I'm pretty sure it's my turn.
What is it, Rem? What we got?
Yeah.
We going mixtape Pluto. It's not even on the list. We going mixtape Pluto. Future, baby. Just dropped.
All right, bet. Nick.
Just dropped, what, a week or two ago?
All right.
Mixtape Pluto.
Okay.
Shout out to Future.
Gotcha.
Because it's going to start a great conversation for me.
I heard it was pretty good.
It's going to start a great
We can get
conversation.
into that. Let's get into that. So, mixtape Pluto part 2.
Not part 2. No, it's just called mixtape Pluto.
Yeah.
My fault. All right.
But you're not going to be here next weekend.
No, I'll be here.
Okay.
I'll be here. Well, I mean, we do got the Redskins Brown next weekend.
We got to figure that out.
Town,
we got to figure that out. What are we doing?
Are we going to record or do we want to watch the game?
The game is it 1 o'clock?
I'm a sub. If it's Cleveland and Washington,
it's 1 o'clock.
That's a 1 o'clock game. So we can either record or we can watch the game.
I might want to watch the game.
We should come here and do a live recording of us watching the game.
Maybe we should watch the game. Maybe we should come here to watch the game, and then we can maybe record and
record. We should record us watching the game.
Or record at halftime. Record us watching. I mean, there's options.
Yeah, there's options.
There's options.
We'll see. We may, either way, the homework at worst case, like we always do, will carry over to the following week until the next time we record.
Yeah, definitely.
I just don't know if my attention span is that long for football, for a whole game.
You can stay at the crib.
I'm just saying.
It's an option. Like, you didn't have to shoot down the hole.
Yeah, because definitely like, from the jump, Jolly wanted to get tickets for this joint. Yo, this would have been dope.
Yeah, it would have been fire. Yeah,
but
let's get into some questions from the bowl.
Yeah, let's get 1 or 2 out of that.
Let me just fuck the ball. Let me just ask the question.
What's good, stuff?
Yeah, let's go.
Do y'all think y'all overestimate your ability to fight? Because research shows that men overestimate their ability to fight by 400%. Not sure how you quantify that, but that's what they said.
All right, cool. So let me take this first and foremost. Yes, we do, right?
Yes, you do.
You're right. Speak for yourself, nigga.
Oh, yes, I do. Totally. Oh, my God. I was exposed. So I was playing ball with one of my guys, right? And we just, I won the first game. The second game, he had me up like 9-3. But if I'm being honest, his defense isn't the greatest. Like, he was putting me in situations where I felt like I could get injured.
You felt uncomfortable?
I felt uncomfortable. And, I'm trying to explain, but at the same time, he thinks it's my ego. So, make a long story short, we go back and forth. I end up throwing the ball at him. Then he squares up. I said, fuck it. We can chuck the deuce.
What are you doing? Jones, though.
Games in New York.
Wait. What did he call you when he threw the ball? Because you don't just throw the ball at someone without calling them a name.
I think he called me a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. So he threw him up. I threw him eyes too, right? I stood my ground.
Put him there.
And yeah, right. So we're going back and forth. And
going back and forth, what? With hands or with words?
Just talking. Okay. Like, it doesn't.
Y'all don't put your hands up at this point.
No.
Going back and forth.
No. But here's the thing, though, right? Every time it stopped, I would like initiate again. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, we can get it on right now. We can hug it out, right? You know how I am, right? And it never transpired. And I got home that day, and I thank God, because, bro, just from playing basketball, that itself fucked me up. Yeah. I'm talking about, like, I've mentioned this before. Like, I've played basketball. Bro, I've played basketball at least, 3 or 4 times in the last 2 or 3 months. But those prior times, my body didn't feel as bad as it did this particular time. And when I got home, bro, for at least 4 or 5 days, I'm talking about I am aching, like, and I'm just like, bro, what if he would have beat the shit out of me? Like, that could have been, that was inevitable. I mean, at some point, like, I don't know. Like, if he would have punched me in my jaw, I might have failed. And I might not have got back up. Yeah. And I might have been in the hospital. Right? Yeah. And so with that being said, yes, we overestimate.
This nigga keeps saying we, you.
Well, I do. I did.
I pick and choose.
Man.
I've always been a nigga known for a one-hitter quitter.
This is true. I've seen it with my own eyes.
So I pick and choose. And like, if I got a situation where I know I got a clean shot to catch your ass right up in this motherfucking chin, I'm knock you the fuck out. I'm make sure I'm putting all my power in that bitch. But I'm not set up to fight.
Nigga ain't trying to tussle.
Yeah,
You ain't trying to tussle, B.
I'll definitely try to tussle, bro. Nah,
Yo.
especially with a nigga that like sometimes I don't even tie my shoes up, my nigga. Nah, fuck that shit. I definitely come up with my shoes.
I think I'm right on the line. I think I'm right on the line of if I overestimate or not, because I'm very much a realist. So like I know, like Paul was saying, like if a nigga hit me in my chin, I haven't hit my chin in so long. I couldn't tell
20
you how
years, bro.
It's been 20 years since somebody punched me in my face with a good
20
punch.
years.
I don't know what's going to happen. I might go to sleep. I might. But I also have a little bit of faith in A, I got okay hands, and B, I got a little bit of strength to my right. So if I catch you with a clean right, you might be fucked up. My left though is some bullshit. So that's why I think I'm right on the line of realist versus like overestimating. I would never I'm not a fighter at all. So I'm not putting myself in those positions unless I'm super sauced trying to fight for Carlton or something against the Green Mile. But
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I've told that story before here. But
Yeah, I don't think I do it anymore. Even though I think I probably throw my hands at this point more than most. So I think I'm okay. But back in the day, of course, I think everybody's done that shit.
Oh yeah.
We're talking about back in the day, yes.
everybody's had that juice before.
Swole their chest up and then got home and been like, yo, thank God I'm home.
Yeah, right. Facts.
Thank God I'm home, Joe.
Yeah.
Facts. I still see niggas that I randomly like. I know you. Like I'm trying to make sure I didn't
Did I
steal
knock
on
you out
your
before?
ass. I ain't still on your ass or got into some shit with some niggas that you knew from back in like I be trying to just like let me just stay out the way.
Here's the thing, though. I think I do it with guys or people that I know.
Pause.
Did you?
Pause. We know that. Come on, man. Can we just keep it adult, bro?
But not with us.
Okay, we
Other
won't.
people you know.
All right, whatever, man.
I'm just saying, man. Come on.
My ego, right? My bravado is for like time for people that maybe in the back of my mind, doesn't want to take it there because we're cool.
Yeah.
Versus someone I don't know, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
not gonna jump off there.
Because you don't know that nigga.
I don't know niggas from a pan of pain.
Cause
And it be those niggas who are MA fighters.
Nigga.
Like, I'm not getting choked out.
Nah,
Because
go
where the
ahead.
mommy?
That's
I
a
gotta
fact.
come shoot you.
Fact,
Niggas.
if you see a
That's
nigga
a
with
fact.
cauliflower ear,
You feel me?
leave it alone,
I'm
bro.
looking
It's
at
a
the
wrap.
I'm looking at your calluses. Like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, I'm cooling. Yeah.
I've walked down steps to fight a nigga and got down there and been like, yo, what am I doing down here? Why did I get suckered into this?
Exactly. I don't. I'm good, bro. Like, but I also
fact.
maybe it's the UK in me, but I don't ever like to run. Like, I don't believe you should run. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
I'm here
Like,
now.
I don't want to run.
I'm here
just
now.
don't want
I think I've learned later in life,
Which
like,
is stupid, by the way.
Because
Like, run.
I've always been a nigga that where it's like,
Live the fight. every
live
day.
the fight.
I deal with the consequences as they come.
Yeah, but why? Go
That-
home.
yeah, you're
Go
right.
the fuck home.
Yeah.
Those are the moments Steph's talking about when you jump out there and you get pummeled and you say, "Rah, I could have just went
I
home.
could have just went home.
I could have just went. Why am I?
10 seconds could have changed my life.
10 seconds meant not losing 5 teeth.
Now,
Come on,
now
bro.
I gotta get veneers.
Veneers.
You said veneers.
Are we serious?
Come on,
right now?
bro. That shit ain't cool, man. Dental plan ain't hitting like
I'm
that.
good. A nigga
Nigga
asked,
some dental planning.
nigga asked me if I wanted to join the security team. And I'm like, and they do go-go's. I'm like, absolutely fucking not.
Why would
Are
you?
you
Are
kidding
you
me?
stupid?
That's crazy.
Do you have any churches that you got contracts with?
Right.
Like, what the
When you-
fuck?
Right. What?
At least today churches.
What are we talking about here, man? I'm not.
I'm 5'7", nigga. Be real.
Yeah, because sometimes them security niggas be the reason why shit start popping off.
Listen, bro.
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you, if you haven't been like in like some type of combat class training or had like just playing any sports recently,
You're not built for it no more.
you're not built for
you're
it,
not.
bro.
You ain't built for it.
Nah.
Dog, I deliver 5-gallon waters all day up apartment steps, and I know I'm not built for it.
Bro, I'm telling
Nigga,
you,
I can't even get about the bed without
I
my back
am
hurt.
telling
What
you,
the
bro.
Fuck you mean, like,
nigga, it's
Yeah, we'll go somewhere and see someone get into it outside, and we'll all run outside like we about to do something, knowing goddamn well we don't want to.
nah.
Nope. I want no involvement.
No. Look, I might get involved with a crowd fight versus a one-on-one. Cause I might be able to catch a nigga,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's fucking with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Off guard type
and
of
then
shit.
disappear into the crowd.
Yeah, facts.
That's
So
what
like,
I'm gonna do.
Like some one-on-one shit.
Then I'm gonna come back,
Yeah.
hit another nigga, and disappear again.
Where is he? This guy's he's doing this.
Gone.
I got hit by a random Air Force One.
Yeah, right. Well,
Where the fuck it came from?
the 6th man and shit.
Come back on the other side.
No bullshit. That's crazy. All right, last question.
All right, Paul, yeah.
Matter of fact, you brought this up earlier stuff since I
got
went
it.
to the
Quick.
store. All right, your boy gets you $1.
Fuck the ball.
Yeah, fuck the ball. You go to your boy gets you $1, play the lottery, and you win $1 million. How much is your boy entitled to?
How much?
So you give me $1. You don't give me no numbers. I play it. I win $1 million. What do you think you're entitled to?
10%.
That's crazy, but go ahead.
It's my number.
You
10%.
win $1 million, and I know you probably not gonna get what, like 5, 6, maybe.
No, he win $1 million for second
No, I win $1
discussion.
million.
He win $1 million. He
Oh,
win $1 million.
really?
He got $1 million cash. In the
Give me
pocket.
give me 4.
For what?
400,000?
400,000.
Okay.
It's the same nigga that was gonna give us $10,000.
Which is the same. This is a different nigga.
But y'all
This is a
y'all
different-
That
niggas
nigga didn't change.
That was
This-
off my money. Y'all niggas didn't give me nothing.
What you mean?
If you gave me $1, nigga, that's different than
He's saying the 10,000 he didn't put nothing in on.
It's still crazy to me. But
I
don't know.
Respect. That's your number. That's your number.
You didn't contribute to this
That's
shit,
your
nigga.
number. That's your number, though.
My dollar got you $1 million.
That's your number.
I think Steph's 10% is reasonable. Because the way I look at it is, again, in our
So that's
scenario,
100.
Hold on. Paul, in our scenario, Steph and Paul was right there. Paul asked him for $1. He took the $1, went in the store, he bought the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
We were all in the store together. We saw he bought the ticket. I didn't tell you what the fuck the dollar was for. I just asked you for $1. You don't even gotta know I bought a fucking lottery ticket. I could have went to 7-Eleven, came out with a donut, a soda. Lottery ticket's in my pocket because you stayed in the car. You know, so that doesn't make you, in my eye, you're not entitled to 400,000. Like,
Well, have you seen if you know the intention of me getting $1 was to play the lottery?
well, I knew that's what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
that's what I'm saying. So if you now that you know that,
I don't care,
and
nigga.
you win,
If I gave you
what do you?
$1, if I
Hold
gave
on,
you,
what
if
do
I
you?
gave
So
you $1,
10%, bro?
yes.
Okay.
Only other thing you can get for $1 is a black.
yeah, I want to smoke half of that.
Jesus. Jesus. I feel you, man.
I'm gonna keep it.
You couldn't be my cellmate, bro.
I'm gonna keep it fuck with you. If I give you $1, nigga, and you went inside, got a motherfucking
That's half
a
your
candy
black,
bar or some shit.
You want half
your
Let
candy
me
bar.
get a piece of that.
Shit, run that, huh?
Well, no.
Run that.
You're not asking.
Let me get a
You're not-
piece.
There's a difference. You're not asking. You feel entitled
Yeah.
to half of that because you asked for the $1 from me
If
versus asking.
if it's a reward tacked to the end of that shit, this nigga, if we go keep it a lotto, if you won $1 million off of
Right,
$1, I
right.
give you, my nigga, like, yo,
I'm gonna tell you this, Nick, in your face. You're not getting $40,000.
400,000. There's no
That's
way.
ridiculous. First and
No,
foremost,
that's ridiculous.
we can go to court.
all right, 100 straight, 10%. Let me say it, 100.
Yeah.
100 is considerable. Like that.
That's
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Just saying.
But I might just give it to you in installments. I might just give you 20 here, 20 here, 20 here. Yeah, but no, I think 80 to 100K. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 'Cause
That's fair.
400, like I said, that's
Fuck
yeah.
off.
Yeah, nah.
Shit.
What are you talking about?
You didn't even have to know about this. I
Even if you knew, like, no.
Too. Like,
What? No, I had the
I could have gave it
premonition.
to the homeless. Honestly, when he asked for it, I didn't know he was going to buy a lot. I thought he was going to give it to the
Fuck that.
homeless, the crackhead guy. He saw it.
This nigga too.
Okay, if that $1 was added to more dollars to get a sandwich, nigga, let me get a bite of that shit.
This nigga's response. That nigga said,
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
I didn't say you go inside and get a candy bar. Let me
Yeah,
get a
what
piece.
are you talking about, bro?
He said it so quick.
See if it's a black shit.
I want
If it's a black
400
nigga,
racks.
nah, I'm
Nah,
definitely.
I'm not
you know what?
I'm not asking for no dollars.
That's just note to self. Yeah, note to self.
I don't want to win with you.
If I ever ask Nick for something, I'm giving Nick that $1 back before I tell him anything about what
I don't
happened.
want to ever win with
Here's
you.
your $1 back. How about that, Nick? How about that?
That's fair.
No, but seriously.
That's fair.
So if I go in the store, right, I get a lottery ticket. I just happen to come out for whatever reason to say I decided to get cash back, and now I got $1 again. I give you the
Give it
$1
back.
back.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
But now I hit for $1 million with your original $1. Does that still?
What I don't know won't hurt me.
That's a fact.
But what if you knew that I went in there, bought the lottery ticket, but I came right out and I gave you your $1 back?
But you get. But
I bought
shit,
the original lottery ticket with your $1.
then you're a liar.
You're a liar.
What you mean? No. So, all right, I'll create. This is some bullshit, but I'll create the scenario.
I see what you're saying though, but if you do that, I'm cursing you. Why? I'm going to a shaman. I'm going to a shaman. You're not going to spend. You're not going to spend that money in houses, bro. Because that's insane. you use my dollar to purchase a lottery ticket, and because you know how I am, you said, let me go buy something, get some money back, give me my dollar back. So it's like a write-off. Like, here.
Yeah, right. We clean now.
We neutralize everything.
We good. We clean now.
That's crazy.
I don't owe you nothing.
Nah, because if
I hit, it's mine.
If I win, I just know my guilty conscience. Because I'm a cheerful giver anyway.
And I'm gonna think off the rip, like, what you need my dollar for then, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Well, I ended up using my debit card, so I got cash back because I knew you just gave me a dollar.
Because now I'm watching.
I bought some more shit.
Now I'm watching the numbers at night.
One of a candy bar and
This nigga probably hit. I know.
Okay. I'm done.
I know this nigga hit. He gave a dollar back. I know he hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, but I ain't fucking with you, Nick.
Here you go.
Yeah, I can't win with you.
Nope. Give me all the money owed back. I go get a drink from the bar and ask Nick for a $5. I'm find me a 5 step. Let me get Nick out the way real quick. This nigga gonna feel like he entitled to half my drink. This nigga's not getting half my drink.
Drink, nigga.
Get Nick out the way.
Nick, like, hey,
Can't
bro.
owe this nigga half my drink.
I'm gonna tell this nigga, nah, don't put no ice in that bitch.
Oh, you get a drink? Yeah, nah, tell him to put no ice in that. Wait, what? Now you said we gotta get my drink?
I said, look, put the ice on the side.
Yeah, that's my drink.
That's funny.
Put the ice on the side.
Yo,
It's like both our bikes.
get Nick out the way, man. That's the theme. Moving
Yeah,
on,
get him
bro.
out the way.
Yo, take care of Nick first, man.
Yeah.
So, yo, next week's homework is Pluto.
Mixtape
Pluto
for the future.
No doubt. Yeah, don't fuck with Nick, man.
Yeah, I heard good things.
That's a wild dude, man. But on that note, it's been a wonderful episode of A Man Say Man. It's your boy P.
Nick G.
Brim the model.
Stuff news.
And we out.
Peace.